In our morning consumer news, the month of May saw a decline in new home sales. The Census Bureau reporting 623,000 home sales last month. That's a significant dip from April's total and what economists were estimating. High prices and mortgage rates close to 7% continue to price some would-be homebuyers out of the market. And Trump's tariffs are making toys more expensive. Prices for things like dolls, stuffed animals, blocks, and games rose 2.2% between April and May. 75% of toys sold in the U.S. come from China, which faces a 30% tariff from the Trump administration. Economists say the tariffs are forcing toy stores to raise prices and expect the trend to continue. Spirit Halloween is seeking to conjure up some help for the upcoming spooky season. The pop-up retailer announcing plans to open more than 1,500 locations this year. And so it says it will need 500,000 seasonal employees to help them staff those stores. Those usually open in August. Spirit Halloween says its employees get perks, including 30% off of in-store products. Experts say it's taking a while for companies to hire these days, and the slowdown is caused by a variety of factors. Jen Sullivan takes a look at the job market and how you can stand out among all those other candidates.
The job market appears to be cooling. Last month, 139,000 jobs were added, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Unemployment remained steady at 4.2%. Experts say there's a lot of economic uncertainty impacting hiring.
The uncertainty in the marketplace certainly causes the process to slow down on both the employer and the employee side.
Dawn Fay works at recruiting firm Robert Half. They recently asked more than 2,200 U.S. managers about hiring and found 93% say the process is taking longer than it did 2 years ago. And one of the big reasons why is they're overwhelmed with applicants.
It is causing people to have that much more information and resumes to go through.
Fay says the hiring slowdown is happening across all industries.
It's not just some of the more senior level positions. We're seeing them at entry level roles as well.
So how can you stand out?
You want to really be able to give the specifics of things that you have accomplished. What has been the return on your efforts that have been there? Those types of things tend to really stand out.
Fay says don't fill your resume with a bunch of keywords. Give specifics about how you met tight deadlines or did a project under budget. She also recommends getting a referral from someone at the company. And most importantly, Fay says the hiring process can take anywhere from a week to 6 months, so be patient.
The Wisconsin Supreme Court siding with the legislature in a dispute with Governor Evers. The court ruled the governor improperly used that partial veto on a bill funding the state's new reading law. Wisconsin requires schools to teach phonics for early literacy, but lawmakers put $50 million to implement it in a separate bill. The governor partially vetoed the measure to change how the money would be spent, so Republicans sued, and that money had been frozen ever since.
We were disappointed with the decision, but we live with that. And so it's just a matter of making sure that we're working together. I'm counting on people's goodwill to do the right thing.
The governor has partial veto power on appropriation bills, but the court ruled the $50 million measure was not an appropriations bill. Top Republicans on Joint Finance say they'll now release the $50 million to help kids struggling to read and implement the bipartisan reforms.